Welcome back, good people. It's KingSimKits, and today we're covering the 2.0 version of my sim sliders. Let's get it. Version 2.0 is here, and I just want to jump right into some of the updates that I've made for this set. Now, for the user, inside scoring needed some improvement. There were too many inconsistencies with not making enough baskets under the basket, which led to lower field goal percentages and ultimately leads you to not want to even take those kinds of shots. And that's not what we want. We want to play basketball. We want to make things unpredictable and always have a possibility to score from wherever we are. And for that more natural feel in the paint, I bumped up inside and close shots for the user. I also put up layups 1 point, and I decreased 3-point shooting down to 62. I'm really liking where that is percentage-wise, and I needed to see more and ones for the user, so it was a must that I bumped up contact shot success. And lastly, for the user, I brought down durability 2 points from 33 to 31, and I'm really loving the rate in which players are going down on injuries. And because that slider was pretty much broken last year, I didn't get the opportunity to manage my roster in a way that felt really more realistic, but it is one of those things that I got to keep my eye on, so I will keep you updated on this particular slider. Now with the CPU updates, I reduced their inside scoring slightly because not only were they consistently getting higher field goal percentages in the paint, but it started getting a little bit overpowered, and I definitely needed to pull back some. Now, as you guys know, the trade deadline is approaching February 9th, and that's when I'll be starting my season with the Hornets. Yes, I'm retiring the New York Knicks this year. I'll be running with my hometown Hornets. Before I get rolling, I needed to do some last-minute testing on the inside scoring. And what I'm looking for is more 50-50 battles in the paint. The better big men in the game are way more dominant, and I needed some guys with intangibles to also have some success in the paint. And that really just means creating the happy medium between dominant players and not so dominant players. I mean, it is shots right at the rim, so I want to see more of those high percentage shots go in across the board. And so with those better players at the bigger position, I still want to see them do their thing, but I also want to see from time to time a middle of the road guy make a great contest or a play on the ball. And what I've been able to achieve is the same thing that I've achieved with the jump shots, the unpredictability factor. As I've stated before, I think we all can agree that out of the box, scoring inside this year is much easier, including layups, and the contests aren't as heavy as last year's. And when you mix that with badges and higher versus lower attributes, you can begin to see unrealistic situations play out. And so if we make a case for Plumlee, whose close shot is in the 80s, we can get some decent outcomes in terms of the 50-50 game in the paint. Now, of course, depending on the matchups, that 50-50 could slide, but in this case, he's able to get busy against this guy. So as I mentioned before, layups and close shots feel a lot more polished for both the user and the CPU. Couple that with the contact shot success and seeing more and ones, I mean, it's really playing out really well overall, and I'm enjoying seeing my percentages slightly climb higher based on these changes that I made. Now, last week I posted a poll asking you guys, where within your gameplay experience would you need the most improvement? And I was really surprised to see Intangibles be voted the highest. And that was the catalyst for me making these changes. I wanted to see a variety of different players be able to make a play, whether it's on offense or defense. I like to see more X factors show up in the game, and I think I'm achieving that. I always think it's dope discovering a new gem on your roster, especially with me running with the Hornets. I'm definitely going to need the help off the bench, so I'm liking what I see with these changes so far. Now, the CPU still scores a lot of points in the paint, but at least I'm experiencing some really good basketball. And you guys already know I love my shooting. It's definitely on point. And you guys, man, you gotta pull up. Like I say, man, don't hesitate. Really shoot the ball. Even the CPU is doing it. Man, shoot the J.
Shoot the J. Shoot it!
So that's my 2.0 update, you guys. I really appreciate everyone trying these out. If you're on PS5, make sure you go to 2K Share and type in KingSimKits to download my slider set. If you're on Xbox, you can see my sliders on Operation Sports. I have the link posted down in the description for you. Make sure you take a look at my recent live streams. I took a couple L's with the Hornets, playing like some preseason games and everything, but definitely appreciate everyone's support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.